So we're at Turning Point USA's AmericaFest in Phoenix, Arizona, and you revealed yourself today as the Disney whistleblower who found out that Disney was using their money to go towards organizations that were helping with transgender procedures for children. What galvanized you to become a whistleblower in that sphere?
Well, that actually started further back. Remember when Ron DeSantis signed the Parental Rights Act in Florida? In that time, Disney vehemently opposed it, and they didn't just oppose it in words. They actually took in actions and canceled projects, building projects, and stuff like that to fight something that really should have been common sense. Parents should know what their children are doing in school, right? And people in the schools should not be able to interfere with the children in a way that promotes any sexual content, right? Or any alternative lifestyles and things that might lead them down the path of not being able to have a nice, normal life, right? So when that happened, it was a turning point for me, right? I was like, why am I working for this company? Saving the company money, saving them in like, I save them 20% in operational efficiency every year. Avoided 1,600 overtime hours every year. So I'm saving the company money, and then they're taking that money and investing it into ideologies that go against a prosperous society, right? So that was the beginning of this story. And then when I started to discover there was support for organizations like Zebra Youth and other organizations actually writing that they would have transition healthcare in their medical insurance, I really was distraught at what I'm actually working for here. And I think a lot of people in my position, they work for companies and the companies are doing things that are politically motivated. And they're wondering how do I get up every morning, give my best effort, knowing that it's going to something that I believe is destroying the country and destroying society. So that was something that I felt really strongly, and it took a toll on my life. And after a long period, I finally contacted James O'Keefe and wanted to kind of open it up and just show people the truth. I don't want to expose anything confidential. These are things that are available to every Disney employee. And I wanted more people to see that and hear it. And because if they're in my position, and there's got to be millions of us, they should speak out as well, right? In the 19th and 20th centuries, the labor movement was concerned with companies like abusing people's bodies, right? But we're in the 21st century, and they shifted and they changed. Now large corporations, they basically are trying to get to our minds, right? And through their resources of legal, propaganda, media, all of these resources that they have at their control, they're able to shift the balance of power in this country. Because we're a country that should be ruled by citizens. But when an average citizen has one voice that nobody hears, but large corporations have a voice that millions of people hear, the only thing a citizen has is their vote. And their vote diminishes through time, through these propaganda efforts. So this is what I'm trying to really get out there, is that the companies are not just taking away individuals' freedom of speech rights, they're taking away our country by making our vote less impactful through their propaganda efforts. So that's kind of where I've been today on talking to people and having great conversations. People are in the same situation as me, and people just need to be brave and stand up.
Breitbart News has millions of readers, and what would you say to them who want to see corporations like Disney stop getting involved in politics and go back to creating products and content like they used to?
Well, what I have to say is that if one person speaks up, it doesn't make a big difference, right? But if we get through the critical mass of so many people speaking up that it can't be ignored, then we start to make a change. So don't be afraid to speak up. Even confidentially through OMG or Breitbart or any of the other organizations that are there to assist us in getting our word out. Be brave and speak up, because we all talk about this stuff at the water cooler at work. Talk to somebody who can make a difference.